Sweet! Wowza. Hello everybody. As you can see, I did end up riding through the cyclone, but before you all get mad, it turned into a tropical low or something. So it became a category 1 cyclone and then became a tropical low, and then it just turned into rain. There's not really much wind out and about, and I was like, I like riding in the rain, so why not? So as you can see, it's pretty wet. I'm pretty soaked. I've only been out for like 5 minutes and I'm completely drenched. So we're just gonna have a little ride around. Oh no. Don't give up on me, that'd suck if she stopped going now. So we're just gonna have a little ride around. See how much flooding's going on. I want to check if I can even get to work, because apparently I have to work tomorrow. Also, I want to see if my old house was flooding. Like, it's pretty slippery. And I forgot to swap my tinted visor, so it's a bit dark and a bit rainy right now, which is probably not a good combo. So we're not driving too crazy today. Smooth inputs. Because honestly, if you give it a little bit too much, it won't go, it just slips. Like that. That was on accident for legal reasons. It's honestly not that rainy, to be fair. I'm getting a bit splashed by cars, and there's certain areas we go through that are a bit rainy, but honestly I've been through worse. This was supposed to be a massive cyclone that hit like 4 days ago, and it kept getting delayed and everyone thought it was getting worse and worse, and then slowly the last day or two it's just been, oh, it might not actually be that bad. Like, apparently the rain is coming and it kind of sucks that people's houses are flooding and there's damage going on, but I think it's a lot better than what it could have been. What I do hate though is manhole covers. I don't mess around with them. Manhole covers and paint on the road. That's how I had my first crash. Riding over a bit of slippery markers on the road, the white paint. That's what I went over. And that was my first crash on my CBR, like 2 months into having my license. And what did I get? It's called like skier's thumb or something, so I detached the tendon from my thumb, and I didn't notice until I got home, because it was just right outside my door. So when I got home, I picked up a bottle of water, and the bottle of water fell through my hand because I had no stability in that thumb to keep it off. So it just fell right through my palm of my hand and onto the floor, and I was like, hold on, that's a bit whack. So then I tried picking up again, and I realized my thumb was just floppy. It was weird because it didn't look damaged at all really, but it had pulled that tendon full off. So I had to wait a couple days, and eventually they cut it down there. They went inside and they stitched that tendon, what's the other one, tendon or ligament, it's one of those, back to my thumb, so I can use it again, which was nice. Best part was I was on the way to work, so it was lovely having workers' comp. Yeah, that creek is overflowing, check that out. Oh, that's high. It looks like rapids as well, that's scary. Lights out here. Yeah, so I'm trying to be as careful and on my best behavior as possible, because I don't need to crash. I mean, I'm pretty used to doing creek crossings and stuff now. On my CBR, which I've turned into like a bit of a trail bike, that thing I do creek crossings all the time with, but it's got knobby tires on it and it doesn't mind getting a bit damaged, but it's got a bit more clearance than this thing, and it's also lighter than this thing. I mean, if you haven't seen any of those videos, go check them out. They're on my page. I'm slowly getting better at this YouTube thing. I'm not perfect yet. I'm still getting used to talking to myself, still getting used to doing stuff that's actually entertaining and people want to watch. It's harder than it seems, but as I do it more and more often, I'm hoping the videos are getting better. I mean, more people seem to be watching, even though it's slow progress. So much love to everyone that gives it the time of the day to go out and watch one of my videos. I love to see it. flooding there. That road's not getting crossed at all. This is going to be out of order for a while. The other thing is, once it goes down, all the debris that's on the bridge is stuck there, and it usually does a bit of damage, and it's looking pretty strong at the moment. Yeah, look at that. This is a park, by the way. It's not so park at the moment. Wowza. I mean, it's not super deep, but it looks like it's flowing pretty fast. Like, you see that bench over there? Obviously, what? It's probably like a foot, 30-40 centimeters, but not something you want to mess with too much. Because, I mean, you can see the turrets there. It's flowing pretty fast. Alright, let's keep going. See what else we can have a look at. Honestly, I'm not messing around in the corners. I'm not leaning it much at all, because also to it being wet, there's so much debris that's just fallen from trees because it's been windy the past couple of days, that all these trees have just dropped all their leaves and sticks and stuff. So it wouldn't take much for me to roll over one of those, like that branch is completely fallen down. But it wouldn't take much for me to roll over one of those in a corner and just lose the front, which would be pretty bad, or possibly lose the rear, which, I mean, you could save it, but it'd be pretty hard, especially when it's so wet already and slippery. Let's go have a look at my old street. I used to flood all the time down there. This is my usual spot where I'd come and go out the back, and you got a bit of a free area just to do some riding practice and skills practice, but not right now. This is, I don't know what the exact height is, but it would be at least a few 4 meters possibly, because it goes right down. You got a creek crossing there and it goes right back up. So yeah, this is gonna take ages. It doesn't take much for this to flood. That dog does not like bikes. Yeah, look at that. That's an oval, by the way, and that's almost full. Goodness. Look at that. Completely flooded. Rain's starting to come down a bit more. Okay, I've reached the point where I'm actually totally wet. So at this point, no more water is going to make any difference. All of a sudden, Supersport is on the front. So I know they're not going to hold up too well in the rain. There's no point pushing it. And also, it's been a while since it rained last, so it's very oily. Oh no, this light's not going to turn for me, is it? Are you kidding me? That doesn't pick up the sensor. That's flippin' annoying, man. So, for legal reasons, the light turned green, but I had to cut that out because it possibly didn't turn green. To see how high the river is. I know all these creeks are going pretty crazy, but I actually haven't seen the river just yet. Oh goodness. Yeah, that river is high. Look at that. And even though, whoa, that was way deeper than I expected. Okay, it's getting a bit dark and tough to see, so we're gonna quickly head into the city and then I'm heading home. Here we go. Sweet! I saw that coming, not much I can do about it though. I mean, honestly, it doesn't really make a difference. I'm already completely soaked, so oh well. Fellas want to be splashed. Yeah, it's getting pretty crazy. What is that? Ew, is that sewage? Gross. You know the rules of tunnels. A little spit of flames. Why is this light not going? There we go. It's snuggled up in bed. But instead, I'm crazy and I like riding motorbikes. Whoa, what are we doing here, bud? Wrong lane, man. Let's take some pictures because I just can't help myself. Alright, I got all the pictures I need. I mean, I didn't really need them, did I? But I wanted them, and they look pretty cool. The last thing I need right now is to be pulled over by the coppers. So now it is time to head home. I got my pictures, I got my little ride. Time to head home, get out of this bloody cold and wet and windy weather. So that is me done for tonight. I'm heading home. I'm over riding in the rain. I'm cold and I'm wet and I'm tired. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. I very much appreciate all the love, and I'll see you guys on the next one.